What's going on, guys? It's Frankie Vu here, and I'm back to teach you some more football freestyle tricks to impress your mates and to dazzle the opposition. If you like what you see in this session, make sure you check out the other freestyle tutorials on the Pro Direct Soccer channel. Let's get into it. First up, I'm going to show you a way that you can impress your mates by flicking the ball up and catching it between your thigh and your calf. Really easy to do. I'm going to show you how. So I'm just going to start with the ball on the floor like this, flick it up and catch it. So the important thing here is that I'm going to point my toe outwards, and that allows me to create this little sort of groove here where the ball is going to stay. So if I point my foot like this, the ball might stay there, but there's more chance it will pop out. So if I point my leg, it allows it to stay in like that and allows it just to support the ball using the heel of that foot there. In order to get the ball up to this point, it's important to have the ball at the right height. So you want to have the ball around about your hip height. Once it's there, as it drops is when you bring this leg up. So I'm going to bring the ball up. So you want to have the ball around hip to thigh kind of height here, and just kind of letting it settle in between your bottom of your calf and your thigh here. So once you've got the ball to that point, there are loads of ways you can get out of it. So I'm going to show you one or two of those now. Flicking the ball up one way, using the heel of the other foot. Another way of doing it is to let the ball drop and then bounce it using the bottom of your other foot. There we have our first trick. The next trick is a classic that I'm pretty sure you will have seen before. It's one that lots of people try to do, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, and it is called the neck stall. I'm going to start with the ball at my feet, flick the ball up into the air and just catch it, and catch it on my neck, like so. Okay, so when you first start to learn this trick, you don't necessarily need to kick the ball up from your feet. It's actually easier to start by just placing the ball on your neck. And the reason for that is because you want to learn how to get the correct body shape. So I'm going to stand side on so you can see how I'm standing. So you'll have your feet roughly shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly so that you can create a kind of cushioning effect on your body, okay? And then you're going to get your chest as level with the ground as you can, okay? So you want your chest ideally to be parallel with the ground. At that point, you want to have your head facing forward like this, and just try placing the ball there. And what can also help is if you put your hands on your thighs or just on your hips like this. That creates a kind of ridge between your shoulder blades where the ball can rest just at the bottom of your neck and the top of your back there. If I do that a little bit quicker, I'm gonna have chest level with the ground, knees slightly bent, and head up with my hands on my hips or at the top of my thighs. Just like that. Okay, so once you've mastered that bit and you're used to the body position, having your chest parallel with the ground, looking up in front of you, that part's very important. You've got to get the timing right. So the timing is all about lowering your body into that position at exactly the same time that the ball drops. Because it makes it a lot more unpredictable. If you toss the ball up into the air, then just go down and wait for it to land, it's less likely that you're going to land the trick. So what you want to do is, as you kick the ball up into the air, or as you throw it, as the case might be to begin with, you want to be watching the ball up until the moment where you need to drop your head down and bring your body into that position. So keeping your eyes on the ball up until the very last second where the ball drops behind your head, okay? So it's important to get that timing right, drop your body down at the same time as the football. That allows it to cushion on the back of your neck. And hopefully with a bit of practice, you'll be doing it in no time. Next up is a very famous trick that you might have done on FIFA, but you might not know how to do it in real life. This is the rainbow flip. The rainbow flick looks really complicated, but it's actually not that bad when you break it down. The idea of the rainbow flick is to bring the ball up on the back of this leg, using my left foot here, okay? So that is the first bit you need to be able to do, is to roll the ball up, and you're just using, I prefer to use just this side, using the laces, halfway between the laces and the inside of your foot here, just like that. And as you flick the ball up here, you're going to be moving forward at the same time. That momentum moving you forward is going to allow the ball to flick up into the air, And as the ball flicks up into the air, you're gonna kick it over your head using the heel of the other foot, okay? So it should look like this. If you like what you've seen in this session, be sure to check out the other tutorials on the Pro Direct Soccer channel, and I'll see you next time.